What if I told you that some empires ruled over territories so vast they influenced the languages we speak, the food we eat, and even the way we think today? Empires that changed the course of human history and defined entire eras with their power, innovation, and ambition. From legendary rulers to groundbreaking achievements, each empire left an indelible mark on the world. Stick around as we uncover the top 10 most powerful empires in history, the ones that shaped civilization as we know it. You won't believe who claims the top spot. Number 10. The Portuguese Empire. The Portuguese Empire was one of the earliest global empires and laid the groundwork for modern globalization. Starting in the 15th century, the Portuguese were pioneers of maritime exploration, unlocking sea routes to Africa, Asia, and the Americas. Their expeditions, led by legendary explorers like Vasco da Gama, make Portugal a dominant trading power. At its height in the 16th century, the Portuguese Empire stretched across continents, including territories in Brazil, India, Angola, Mozambique, and Macau. Their vast network of colonies established trade monopolies in spices, gold, and other valuable commodities. The Portuguese also played a crucial role in advancing navigation technologies, such as the development of the astrolabe and caravels, which set the stage for the Age of Discovery. While their empire eventually declined due to competition from other European powers, their influence is still evident today. Portuguese is the official language in several countries, and their architectural and cultural imprints remain in places like Goa and Brazil. Number 9. The Ottoman Empire. The Ottoman Empire reigned for over 600 years, from 1299 to 1923, making it one of history's longest-lasting empires. At its peak in the 16th and 17th centuries, it controlled vast territories spanning 3 continents: southeastern Europe, Western Asia, and North Africa. The Ottomans were known for their military prowess, epitomized by their elite force, the Janissaries. Under Sultan Suleiman the Magnificent, the empire reached its golden age, excelling in architecture, science, and law. The Ottomans built iconic structures like the Blue Mosque and Hagia Sophia, blending Byzantine and Islamic art forms. The empire's strategic location made it a bridge between East and West, controlling key trade routes like the Silk Road. Despite its eventual decline, the Ottoman Empire's legacy endures in the cultural and political landscapes of modern Turkey and the Middle East. Number 8. The Mongol Empire. The Mongol Empire, founded by Genghis Khan in the early 13th century, was the largest contiguous empire in history. From the steppes of Mongolia, the Mongols conquered territories stretching from East Asia to Eastern Europe, uniting much of the known world under their rule. What set the Mongols apart was their unmatched military tactics and adaptability. Their horse-mounted warriors could travel vast distances at lightning speed, delivering devastating blows to their enemies. Genghis Khan's leadership brought unprecedented organization and discipline to his forces, enabling conquests of empires like the Khwarezmian and Jin dynasties. The Mongols also facilitated cultural and technological exchange across their vast empire, ushering in a period known as the Pax Mongolica. This era saw the spread of paper money, gunpowder, and other innovations between East and West. Number 7. The Spanish Empire. The Spanish Empire was a global powerhouse during the Age of Exploration. Starting in the late 15th century, Spain's conquests in the Americas, Asia, and Europe made it one of the first truly global empires. The discovery of the New World by Christopher Columbus in 1492 marked the beginning of Spain's vast colonial expansion. The empire claimed territories across the Americas, the Philippines, and parts of Africa, amassing incredible wealth through the exploitation of resources like gold and silver. Spain's cultural influence was equally profound. Spanish became the dominant language in much of the Americas, and Catholicism spread far and wide due to missionary efforts. Despite facing challenges like rebellions and rival European powers, the Spanish Empire left a legacy that still resonates in the world today. Number 6. The Qing Dynasty. The Qing Dynasty, China's last imperial dynasty, ruled from 1644 to 1912 and presided over one of the most populous and prosperous empires in history. At its peak, it governed over 13 million square kilometers of territory and more than 400 million people. The Qing emperors, particularly Kangxi and Qianlong, expanded China's borders to their largest extent, incorporating regions like Tibet, Xinjiang, and Mongolia. The dynasty maintained stability through a centralized bureaucratic system and Confucian principles. Economically, the Qing Empire thrived on agriculture, trade, and craftsmanship, becoming a hub for silk, porcelain, and tea. Despite facing challenges like the Opium Wars and internal rebellions, the Qing dynasty's influence on Chinese culture and governance remains significant. Number 5. The British Empire. The British Empire was the largest empire in history, spanning over a quarter of the globe at its height in the 19th and early 20th centuries. Often referred to as the empire on which the sun never sets, as territories included India, Australia, Canada, and parts of Africa and the Caribbean. The Industrial Revolution played a key role in Britain's rise, providing technological and economic advantages that fueled its imperial expansion. The British Empire was also instrumental in shaping modern geopolitics, law, and education. English became a global lingua franca, and British institutions influenced many of its former colonies. Despite its decline after World War II, the British Empire's legacy endures in the Commonwealth and the continued global relevance of the English language. Number 4. The Roman Empire. The Roman Empire is perhaps the most iconic empire in history, known for its extraordinary achievements in governance, engineering, and culture. Founded in 27 BCE, it reached its peak under Emperor Trajan in the 2nd century CE, spanning 3 continents. Rome's contributions to law, architecture, and language still shape our world today. The empire's road networks, aqueducts, and monumental buildings like the Colosseum demonstrate their engineering brilliance. Latin, the language of Rome, evolved into the Romance languages spoken by millions today. The Pax Romana, a period of relative peace and stability, allowed trade, culture, and technology to flourish. Even after the fall of the Western Roman Empire in 476 CE, its influence persisted through the Byzantine Empire and the spread of Christianity. Number 3. The Islamic Caliphates. The Islamic Caliphates, particularly the Umayyad and Abbasid Caliphates, were among the most influential empires in history. From the 7th to the 13th centuries, they united vast territories across the Middle East, North Africa, and parts of Europe and Asia. The Abbasid Caliphate, with its capital in Baghdad, became a center of learning and culture during the Islamic Golden Age. Advances in science, medicine, mathematics, and literature flourished, with figures like Al-Khwarizmi and Avicenna making lasting contributions. The Caliphates also played a pivotal role in preserving and transmitting ancient Greek and Roman knowledge, which later fueled the European Renaissance. Number 2. The Russian Empire. The Russian Empire was one of the largest and most diverse empires in history, spanning 3 continents: Europe, Asia, and even North America, through its Alaskan territories. Officially established in 1721 by Peter the Great, the empire grew to immense proportions, becoming a central player in global politics and culture. At its peak, it covered over 22.8 million square kilometers, making it one of the largest land empires ever recorded. Under the rule of visionary leaders like Catherine the Great, the Russian Empire expanded its borders significantly, incorporating regions like Siberia, Central Asia, and the Caucasus. Its vast natural resources, including timber, minerals, and fur, fueled economic growth and supported a burgeoning agricultural sector. The empire also became a major force in European geopolitics, frequently engaging in wars that shaped the continent's history. Culturally, the Russian Empire became a beacon of art, literature, and music, producing iconic figures like Tolstoy, Dostoevsky, and Tchaikovsky. The Russian Orthodox Church played a unifying role, embedding its spiritual and cultural traditions deeply within the empire's fabric. Despite its achievements, the empire faced challenges including economic inequality and resistance from various ethnic groups within its vast territories. Internal unrest culminated in the 1917 Russian Revolution, leading to the empire's collapse and the rise of the Soviet Union. However, the legacy of the Russian Empire lives on in its cultural contributions, its influence on modern geopolitics, and the enduring identity of modern Russia. Number 1. The American Empire. While the United States doesn't fit the traditional mold of an empire, its influence in the 20th and 21st centuries is unparalleled. Emerging as a global superpower after World War II, the U.S. built a network of alliances and institutions such as NATO and the United Nations that shaped international relations. Its military presence spans the globe with bases in key regions, allowing it to project power and maintain strategic dominance. Economically, the United States boasts the largest economy in the world, with the U.S. dollar serving as the global reserve currency. This economic strength is bolstered by technological and scientific leadership, including breakthroughs in space exploration, medicine, and digital technology. Culturally, the American Empire has defined modern pop culture. Hollywood films, global music icons, and brands like Apple and McDonald's symbolize the country's pervasive cultural reach. From its democratic ideals to its innovation-driven economy, the U.S. wields influence that touches nearly every nation. The American Empire isn't just about land or military, it's a powerhouse of ideas, technology, and culture that continues to shape the modern world. Empires rise and fall, but their legacies endure in the languages we speak, the systems we use, and the ideas we cherish. Each of these powerful empires shaped the world in profound ways, leaving us with lessons about ambition, resilience, and the cost of power. Which empire do you think left the most lasting impact? Let us know in the comments, and don't forget to subscribe for more incredible journeys through history.